my experience of interviewing with Google. So one of the interviewers, he was actually a fairly senior product manager guy, I think 15 years of Google experience. So this is March 2020. Everything just shut down.
First peak of the pandemic, yeah.
Yeah. In terms of working from home, it's just like the first couple of weeks. Google never worked from home before. So they're still figuring it out. And he's like, do you mind if I eat? I'm like, yeah, sure. You have the power on your side. Why would I say no, right? So yeah, of course, I say yes.
It's nice of him to ask.
Yeah, but then he takes the laptop to his kitchen and starts making a sandwich for himself. For the first, I don't know, 5-7 minutes of the interview, what I see is a wall, a kitchen wall. I don't even see him, right? So I just see the kitchen wall and I hear this clinking and clanging of the knife and the other utensils. Yeah, and then he finally finishes making his sandwich. He sits in front of the computer and he eats it in front of me and asks himself questions. And I was just so off-put about that interview, I actually emailed the recruiter about it.
You were like distracted.
I was distracted. Yeah, I was actually stressed by that.
Very interesting. I interviewed at Amazon twice. The first one, when I was working at a bank for a IT services company from India. So it's very formal setting. People are wearing ties and all. And I go to interview at Amazon. And my second interview of the day, the first one is with a recruiter. So that was very nice. The second one is with a guy who is actually a good friend of mine now. But at that time, that interview was exactly like yours. He comes into the room, sits down on a chair. He's wearing shorts and sandals and puts his feet up on the table, right? Like he's leaning back with his feet up on the table and asking me questions, system design, I think. And I was very distracted because I'd never been in such casual of an atmosphere at work before because I was in a bank, but I didn't email anybody about it. I didn't know.
Right. No, for me, it just felt very disrespectful. And also that interview, in my opinion, didn't go as well because he was a bit of a challenging personality, a bit of an asshole in terms of like how he asked questions. I think we also ran out of time at the end. So I thought I failed the interview, that particular one. And I blamed it all on being distracted. So that's why I also emailed like, oh, can you take this data point out? But in the end, I ended up getting the job.
Unlike you, I was totally distracted in the interview. But also that was one of the first moments I immediately liked Amazon compared to where I was, is the casualness of it. Because I hated wearing a tie, being strict with rules and formalities and all that. And here I was. I mean, an interview is a pretty formal setting. If this guy is coming in shorts and sandals and putting his feet up on the table, then this must be a very casual place to work at. So I was like, okay, I love this already. Even though I was super distracted, like I think I focused on his sandals while writing things on the system design interview. Maybe trying to get feedback from the way his
feedback.
Yeah, feedback. Yes.
Was his pedicure all right?
He was wearing sandals, so I didn't get to see. Yeah.